All right, so let's get into this. Took a trade today on ES. Just a nice little one-to-one. That's what I'm trying to do a lot more of, just rather than the high risk reward trades. I've been back testing a lot recently, just at work and stuff. The last like week, probably have close to at least 20 to 30 plus hours just in the week of back testing, maybe probably 20. Um, anyway, and I've just been noticing if I would just try and go for lower risk reward trades, they would be hitting a lot more rather than taking partial profits of a 3-to-1 risk reward. So that's kind of what I'm trying to start implementing and hit a banger like first trading day of the month. So pretty happy with that. But let's just kind of explain what we were thinking for the day. Um, Basically, here we were just um in the 4 hour, we were kind of in this, or we had this 4 hour gap. We were kind of looking into it. Um, what's it called? Going right into open, like pre-market, whatever. So I was kind of like playing that out in my mind a little bit, and then also we inverse this gap here on the hourly time frame to the upside, plus inverse this one as well on the hourly. So I was honestly pretty bullish. And then we also, this small one here, we filled it pretty nicely as well and saw a push up, which was nice. And then we also had this this LRL, low resistance liquidity here. It looked better on NQ, honestly, as you can see. But I took the trade on ES just because we were closer to the draws. It looks like it might. No, I wouldn't have even. And we had a better entry on ES anyway. But yeah, I wanted these highs really bad. These are previous New York highs, I believe. Um, but it was also this was a 4 hour high that was targeting. So when we were down here, I was like, okay, we're gonna want to hit this. I wasn't thinking we were honestly gonna be able to trade because we ripped so much off open. Like the first two candles, we took out one of my draws already, and that was a pretty big move, in my opinion. Um, I mean, how big was it? Yeah, I mean, decently, decently sized move. And then the next couple candles, boom, my second draw gets hit. So like at that point, I wasn't really wanting to enter very much because this was a potential reversal choice. So we just had to look at our imbalances to figure out what was going on really, to try and work with price. But anyway, and then we had this small imbalance here. Um, I don't know if we created it on NQ as well. Uh, no, we didn't. We filled, I think this was right here. Yeah, we filled, but we created another one here, but wicked into that. But anyway, we broke past a little bit, but then we wicked into it. I kind of saw this as, yeah, we didn't hit tap equilibrium, but look at we're ripping. We, I would have liked to see us come like a little more down in here, maybe play off this gap. Um, but whoops, that wasn't the case. Uh, Gosh, let me delete that, please. All right, sorry. And yeah, but we kind of played into that. So the 1 minute looked pretty nice. And I was debating on even entering this trade, but just the risk reward for me was perfect at that 1-to-1 what I was trying to start implementing. So I was like, yeah, frick it. We're entering this. If we get a break here, we get a break on this candle. So I enter right when this closed. Got a really nice fill. Um, but I didn't have time to enter it on here. Just because I was already sending a video to my friend, like right when we were here, I was like, "Oh shoot, bro, I'm entering this if we break right here." But so I didn't have time to put it on here, just like on my paper trading account. I'm just playing this kind of as like a prop firm account, really, 50K. Because I plan on getting one of those soon. I've been trading about 8 to 9 months now. I think it's time. I've been on a live for about 3 or 4, just a small live. So I think it's time to try and make that next step, um, and try out some prop firms. So um, yeah, uh, but yeah, like I said, and so I just entered off this break of structure right here, as you can see. Perfect 1-to-1 risk reward, stops right below these lows. I could have put them a little higher, like right here, to make it a little bit a higher trade, but I like just right under this gap, but I liked it right there. And it was like perfect 1-to-1. Um, but yeah, so nice way to start the week, start the month, adapt to price action with this huge move. Um, but yeah, and then Bitcoin here, I'm kind of upset at myself because I was literally saying if I had this line marked out, if we sweep this, I will want to buy right under 75K. Overnight, we go up like a good 2% or something. I saw on one of my notifications. Now we're at almost 79K. I was wanting to put some in. I ended up just not. I definitely should have. If we get some sort of retrace again on on here, then I'll probably be interested in trying to put some money in here. But yeah, anyway, beside the point. Yeah, this low resistance liquidity looks so fire. Um, but yeah, I'll uh I'll see y'all tomorrow.